This third study on core melody on slow blues in G features low 6, 1, and 3. Low 6 meaning a 6 below the 1. In G, for instance, here's the 1, and this is the 6 below it, 1, 7, 6. And in the swing and bebop era, and following that into the rockabilly in the next decade in the 50s, with swing and bebop being in the 40s, 1940s, it's not a wonder that the featured tone was 6, the most common tone that would occur through a swing blues, which is about half of Charlie Parker's tunes, for example, were swing blues tunes with this progression. And I'm illustrating how the 6, this note in the key of G, is in every one of the chords. So it's no wonder, like I said, that 6 has been a featured tone. And here's a typical Benny Goodman, Charlie Christian type lick, which carried into B.B. King's playing because he was getting started performing in the late 40s, and he copied what Texans like Gory Carter did earlier and T-Bone Walker did earlier with the 6. Chuck Berry copied the same thing. You hear that in Chuck Berry's. There's the 6 in the key of G there. So to be fluent with that around the fretboard, you need to know 6th arpeggios, 1, 3, 5, 6, 1, 3, 5, 6. And in the next section of this video, I'll show you those. The other feature of the 6 is making part of a 6th chord, as featured in Miles Davis's Freddie Freeloader, which goes something like this. Then it goes to C ninth with the same figure in the key of C. And when it's in G, this is an E minor part of G6. This is G6 with no 5th, which is in E minor. Then it goes down a whole step to D minor. In the whatever key you're in, it's 6 minor, E minor in this key, to 5 minor, D minor, E minor to D minor. And then when you're in C, the 6 minor would be A minor here, going to G minor, and that's 6 minor of C and 5 minor of C. Learn a 6th chord fingering first in G. The circled notes are the root. This is G in the E form, or GE form. And then in the D form, just read the diagrams on the top. I'm on the D form, the second one. Then in C form, A form, and G form. The numbers on the diagram are the finger numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now learn 6 arpeggios all over the fretboard. Here they are in G. On the far left, E form, 1, 3, 5, 6, 1, 3, 5, 6, 1, 3. And make melodies like was done in the bebop and swing era, where you play 6 below 1 in particular. 5, 6, 1, 3. Use a chromatic slur into 3. Same thing here. Low 6 to the 1. And D form. 3, 5, 6, 1, 3, 5, 6, 1, 3. And down here, 3. Notice a chromatic slur with the little finger. Then C form. Three, 5, 6, 1, 3, 5, 6, 1, 3, 5. And again, I'm going to feature the 6 below the 1. In the A form. 5, 6, 1, 3, 5, 6, 1, 3, 5, 6. This is a G. This is something we could look at later. This is a G13th chord. And the top of that chord is a number to the 13th. 1, 3, 5, flat 7, 9, 11, 13. It's numbered 13 as far as building that chord with odd numbers, but it's the same number as a 6. So you can play, this is a nice little trick, play up a G13th arpeggio to the 13th, and then double that note as a 6. Make it a low 6 to the 1 up here. So you could go. The first part of that, this function as a 13, and now because this is the 1 here with the 6 below it, this is, look at the G form diagram on the right. See 1, that's this, on the first string, the black one, and this is the 6 below it. And that 6 down here on the A form, when I made that G13th, that was a 13. 6 and 13, same thing. Any number above 7 in music, subtract 7 and you get the lower octave version. So, 8 is 1, 9 is 2, 10 is 3, 11 is 4, 12 is 5, 13 is 6. Here's that last arpeggio. 6, 1, 3, 5, 6, 1, 3, 5, 6, 1. So look for these numbers as you play through the steady, the slow blues in G, low 6, 1, 3 featured, and look at the numbers. All the tones are numbered between the standard notation and the tablature below, and just look for all those 6, 1s and 3s that are featured. And when you see a backslash in those number notations before a number, like going from upper left to lower right is a backward slash, the number following that is showing the top voice. It's where there's a chord. Like if I had this and I was in the key of G and I wanted to just point out this top note, I'd put backslash 6, because in the key of G that's a 6. So that's a backslash 6. And this one, that's a backslash 5. That's the 5th of the key of G.